What is up, everybody? And on today's Unbiased Hard Take, in the news of the Miami Heat, as everyone is well aware, unless you've been living under a rock in the sports world, especially in the basketball world, Jimmy Butler has demanded a trade from the Miami Heat. There's been multiple instances of drama. Pat Riley did something extremely unorthodox and actually had it posted on their social media page on Facebook, which you never really see. That coming from a president or a high-ranking person in an organization, it's normally positive stuff, saying that they're not trading Jimmy Butler. And then Jimmy Butler didn't play for a few games because of reconditioning. And then he's played the last 2 games and played abysmally, where truly he's just given up on the team. He doesn't want to be there, it's obvious. And 9 points in both games, and he's now been suspended. The Heat put on their Facebook page again, has been suspended the next 7 games for multiple instances of conduct detrimental to the team, and has been suspended 7 games for that, and has demanded a trade, and even said so publicly that he does not, quote, think he can get his love for basketball back in Miami. So, here's the reality. The NBA is not what it used to be. The NBA is ran by the players, and it's all about player empowerment. Well, the problem with that is there's no loyalty in basketball anymore. It's obvious. I mean, it's been that way for the last, I'd say, 8 to 10 years, and that's why NBA ratings are declining. Because you have got a bunch of rich people go out there and that think they can take nights off on load management, which Jimmy does, mind you, and think they are entitled and they can do what they want and they don't have to hold anyone. They're not held accountable like they are in the NFL and things of that nature. So when you have someone like that, Pat Riley, Shaq said this on the NBA show he does, that you cannot negotiate with Pat Riley. Pat Riley has told LeBron no. It's been reported multiple times. It has pretty much been proven at this point that he tried to get Eric Spoelstra, who's a top 5 winning coach of all time, multiple-time NBA champion, fired from Miami early in his coaching days. And that didn't happen, obviously. He let Dwayne Wade walk. So what's Jimmy Butler? If he's doing that to LeBron and D. Wade, who is Jimmy Butler going to be any different to? And then here's the thing, too. So whose fault is it? Yes, Pat Riley can be difficult, but let's not act like Jimmy Butler has a good track record of everywhere he's went. Chicago, he wanted out of Chicago. He went to Minnesota. He wanted out of Minnesota. He went to Philadelphia. That didn't last long. He wanted out of Philadelphia after only 1 season there. That was dramatic. And then, of course, now with Miami, he's been there 6 seasons. He had 6 seasons with the Bulls. So he's been in Miami 6 seasons now, and now his love for the game is gone? No. He's 35 years old and is now averaging 17.6 points a game, which isn't horrible because he is shooting, mind you, 55% from the field. So he's being very efficient, but mind you, this is his career low in points since 2013, where he averaged 13.1 for the Bulls. So Jimmy Butler he's 35 years old. He's averaging 17 points a game. We've been a play-in team last year. We've been to the finals a few times. Yes, Jimmy Butler deserves to eventually get his number retired in Miami. He belongs in the NBA Hall of Fame, the Basketball Hall of Fame, and he deserves all of that. He's been a great player for Miami, but he's wanted out of everywhere he's went. He's difficult. This isn't the first time. It's not like a player for the first time is wanting to leave the team. That's not the instance here. We have multiple instances where he's been difficult. He's been load managing the last few seasons, excuse me. He belongs in the Heat Ring of Honor. His number retired in the rafters. He's won 2 Eastern Conference Finals for us and been to the NBA Finals twice. Been a multiple-time All-Star, all defensive team player. So I'm going to give him his props, but on the bright side, it is also, I think, good for Miami here. Tyler Hero's starting to step up. Now we're getting our ass kicked by the Jazz currently right now. I think the Jimmy Butler rumors and drama has affected the team, and we need to trade him as soon as possible so we can kind of get value back. And the thing about this is most time when you have an older player, there's really not a lot of value there. He wants out at a time where he still has value, and we're going to still get something good back in return. There's rumors about Sabonis or Fox in Sacramento, or something Golden State has with a lot of their good depth rotational pieces. And we still have Bam Tyler Hero, so I still expect us to be a playoff team so long as we can survive these next 2-3 weeks with this drama. We need to be able to move on from this. Jimmy needs to go as soon as possible. He's a cancer to the team, and truly he always has been. Everyone has their downfalls. Doesn't make him not a great player. I'm not going to sit here and hate on him. I've grown in that aspect. I would have. I have on LeBron in the past when he left Miami in the past years ago. But I've matured since then, and yes, he's a very difficult person to work with, and Miami is still one of the only organizations to still hold people accountable. They talk about heat culture over individualism, and that's just not a thing we see in NBA basketball anymore, because we all know NBA basketball now is more about me, cry, complain to the ref, sit and miss games when you're tired. You play basketball for 82 games a season. You can't tell me you're tired. Go tell a construction worker they're tired. Go tell a mom they're tired. Go tell a police officer they're tired. A nurse. Things of that nature. So NBA players they've become entitled, and it's starting to show in the NBA ratings. And that's my opinion. It's not about shooting threes. I think it has hurt the NBA ratings a little bit, the three-point shooting, but a lot of it's just load management and entitlement by the players. There's no loyalty to the team anymore. Fans want to root for a team, not a player. That's why the NFL is so successful. And again, that's all I have for today. As always, boiler up. Let's beat Nebraska tomorrow. We'll start out the Big Ten good. We're 20th in the nation. Let's go Heat. Hard times right now. Still winning record. Still in the play-in playoff picture. Could be worse. And go Pack. Go baby. We're in the playoffs. Chicago tomorrow. Let's do this. Let's get that Lombardi back home.